Alright everyone, welcome back for another beautiful day of trash picking. It's been a while since I've actually filmed a video. It's probably been about 4 days since I filmed my last video. Just been not really finding a whole lot. Go out trash picking, find 2 things. Go to a flea market, find 1 thing. So I decided not gonna make bad content here. But we're going trash picking today and we're gonna find some things, I can tell you right now. Some of these vintage aluminum chairs, they find their ways. These are a little bit different. These are more like beach chairs. Yeah, it's more like a beach chair. And yeah, we'll make it a fun day. It's beautiful weather, beautiful fall. Welcome to fall, autumn, whatever it might be here in America, and let's make it a good one. Trash picking with taco stacks. Arguably the nicest town, I would say, or nicest house in the area. This house is actually sold. Or at least I thought it was sold, and it's not sold. Oh, wow. That's a very old baseball glove. Daviga. So this house, I don't know. It was on the market. It's in STOCKERTOWN if you really want to look it up. I don't know what's going on. Are these old Red Wings? Maybe. Take that for scrap. These might be some old Red Wing shoes, maybe not. Anyway, it's a very modern house. This thing's actually been out here so long, it's been rusting. I've seen this out here for I don't know how long. I just kind of zip by it, I don't know why. So if you want to be my neighbor, go ahead. A nice random fact here is this house actually dropped off. They had a bin that was that size filled of #1 insulated copper, and I ended up stripping it all. I got about $85 out of it, so it was a really nice score. And that's the random facts here in STOCKERTOWN. Alright, I think we got a good score here, and I just saw a great truck guy drive by. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Holy smokes. Look at that. Look at that. The VHS is for someone else. I'm not really seeing much here. I'll take the Disney ones. Probably about 2 years ago, that guy threw out an original Xbox. I remember grabbing it there with controllers, but there were no games. Alright. Kind of a shocking find there. That, you can't really like just show. It's kind of weird like to turn around the camera and put on someone. It's like a kid getting, he's putting a suit on. Kind of looks pretty snazzy. He's probably like, I'd say 3 years old. Put on a suit, so kind of cool. It's a pinstripe blue blazer with khakis. Looks pretty snazzy. Yeah, so wow, what a great score. It kind of brought me back. Not too long ago when I first started YouTube, there was a yard sale, and I remember this very vividly. I remember where the yard sale was. It's actually in Town 3, and they had a bin of PlayStation 2 games. At the time, PlayStation 2 was just like junk, because this was like 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. And slowly PlayStation 2 games are coming back and back into collectability. Now I don't know what that's all about. I'm going to go ahead and say it's probably not trash. That can't be trash. It could be trash. I don't know. Nah, probably not trash. Would you think that was trash? Anyway, back to the story. Probably didn't even show that much on camera. What the? Okay, that road's blocked off. I guess that road's blocked off. Nice camper there. Anyway, looking back on it, it's almost like I wish I would have just invested in video games. It almost seems like all video games are going to come back in style eventually. The PlayStation 2 games were like $50 for a bin, like a big bin, and there's probably 40 or 50 games in there. At the time, I made the mistake of not paying $50 for it, and there was like 2 or 3 games in there that were like $30, $40 games, and now looking back on it, those games are now around $100 each. So I don't know what those Xbox games are worth, but it's almost like you want to hold on to them just for a couple more years, and maybe, just maybe, they'll gain some more value. But if only I knew what the stock market would do and everything else would do, investing might be a future endeavor. All right. I knew it was going to happen, guys and girls. Now, I mentioned that the last time I trash picked here about these bags, and they are starting to pop up. In fact, that video was only from like 3 or 4 days ago, but that was a week ago. Funny how things happen, right? All right, well, I don't know what else we're going to find today. I can't believe we found a whole video game collection in the trash. Other scrappers rolling in right now. I don't know if he's going to pass me. He might be kind of weird, but guess he did. There he goes, down the road. Those people have chairs all lined up over there. I figured out what the whole thing is. I don't know why these roads are all blocked off, though. And they're having like a tailgate over there. I figured out what half this stuff is, can't figure out the rest. So they're doing this thing in this town. That looked like a legit tailgate. Like, this road's blocked off. And you sit down in these chairs, which they have. I guess there's chairs on the other side of that block. Where do I want to go? Oh, I want to go this way. And people sit on their porch and perform some sort of entertainment. See if we can find any more chairs like that. It's interesting because it's like you walk around and people perform like some sort of art, whether it be like a skit, a play, a music instrument, and people just watch you. But like you just walk from house to house and just watch random people do some sort of performance. They got chairs out there. Now, I don't really know anything else besides you sit down and watch someone perform, other than, I guess you just see neighbors perform, strangers perform. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason. If you're into the arts, you might want to live here. That looks very heavy. It's not going that one. Let's see if this thing liftable. I don't know. Generators are massive. feels very, very heavy. All right, mid-commercial break here. Just trying to get my Subway. I got this whole ordeal going on over here. Not sure what's going on, but everything's going on. Cop cars, everything. Big doings. I'm also very curious how that got so smashed. That's like serious. I don't even know where that happened. Somewhere around here. Kid you not, I was at the flea market this morning. There was a very identical chair to this. And the guy said something about being one of a kind. I don't know if it had like a little foot pedal on it. Maybe it had one of those. I looked at it, I was like, I don't see what's so one of a kind about it. I got one right here. But the guy was asking $45 for it. Very similar condition to that. I think I should have probably flipped that generator back over. Hopefully it's not leaking any gas in the back of my van, but probably won't be the first time that happened. The good old adult peer pressure. My neighbors mowing their lawn. Pretty soon it won't be mowing season, I tell you that. Now, let's see what we grabbed here. Also, these walnut trees. Look at all these leaves. Leaves, leaves, leaves everywhere. Well, it doesn't show great on camera, but man, everything's falling. Yeah, oh, there goes one. Over there. All these leaves are starting to fall off. I give it about 1 week, 1.5 weeks, and there'll be like nothing left. When the leaves start turning brown, that's when they're definitely going to fall. Oh, wow, how did that happen? Oh yeah, there was... So it actually smells... Is this the gas tank? That is. Wow, that is... I never would have thought that. That is... Oh yeah, there's a hole right there. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to have that hole there. Oh no, the gas tank's up here. That has got me all sorts of confused. I don't know if there's any gas in there. Does anyone have a match? Alright, so yeah, that smells like just... Has a very, very... If anyone's ever smelled like expired gasoline or gasoline you've had stored for like 2 or 3 years, that's exactly what it smells like. But man, we got a whole collection here. I did grab these VHSs. VHSs are always really tough. Always really tough, but man, we have a whole stack here of video games. Look at this. I do remember that one. There's a couple games in here I remember playing when I was a kid. This one being one of them. Splinter Cell was one of the first, like, yeah, stealth video games. One of these games that, like, kind of required stealth. So many games tried, so many failed. You got Crimson Skies. There's a couple, like, classics, like Dance Dance Revolution. Oh, wow. I think this actually is, for some reason, I feel like it might be worth some money. They also feel like they're all in here. So let's... Yeah. I'm going to have to go and check and see if all these are in here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. There's some... Wow, the amount of hours played on this. There are some all-time classics in here. Some I've never even heard of, which for collectors seem to be the most sought after, or a really oddball one. So something like, I don't know if this is worth a lot of money, but I've never heard of it. And usually if I haven't heard of it, generally speaking, it wasn't very common. Mad Dash Racing, never heard of that. It's almost like, looks like a knockoff of Crash Bandicoot. Anyway, enough chit chat. It was overall a very, very fun day. I did grab some other things, like at that first stop or second stop. We got this digital ultrasonic cleaner, which I guess I was gonna say cleans jewelry. How the dirt separates off the water, so you clean something. Got a old baseball glove. Daviga Sports, New York. That one's a classic, and some other things. But yeah, it was another fun day, guys and girls. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to go ahead and smack that like button so you know you guys are still enjoying this kind of content. If you want to see more videos just like this, make sure to subscribe down below. Catch you guys next time, next adventure. Who knows what we'll get into. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.